I'm side-eyeing them. I'm side-eyeing them. And, he's been spot on with that. I mean, you can't continue in my position to protect a guy that doesn't deserve to be protected. He's hung himself. He's brought this on himself. And, those of you that were out here that were upset at me because I was trying to keep the peace, I get it. I hope you'll understand I was doing a job, but there's no protection anymore. If you guys want to go all in on him, you do what you want to do, because there is no partnership anymore. It's over. It's done. That Chris Proudfoot had with one of our PIs, and that phone call was recorded. It was shared within a few members of our team, and somehow or another it got out, and it was not released by either one of our PIs. Let me be very clear on that. It was not released by me, obviously, because it destroyed everything that I'd been working to build. But what happened is, you guys remember, I'm sure, that Web Sleuth interview where it turned into a train wreck, and Chris was on there, Chloe, the PI, was on there. He was attacking her. She talked about, some documents that she hadn't released. Chris got mad about that. He was on the phone with Heather, our PI, and he was calling Chloe everything but a white woman. And I mean, he was disgusting towards her. He threatened Seth on that phone call. And it's just been too much. I mean, calling and pranking people while there's a child that's missing, and then, acting like just essentially making fun of an autistic child. I mean, it's just, one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. And there's just not, there's no more partnership, and there's not going to be. It's, we're going to do our thing with Seth, and they can do their thing. And if they want to shoot arrows, then that's fine. But we're not going to sit here and take arrows anymore and not shoot them back. We've had it. We're done. Seth's done. I checked with him 3 times today to make sure that this is where he was at, and this is 100% where he's at, and we're not going back. So it's over with that whole partnership routine. I think they damn sure know more than what they're letting on to.
I mean,
and I mean, let's face it. All right, everybody's got the records. They've seen the records. All that bullshit. I mean, I think we can all agree that whether I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know that somebody's hands were involved in this, but the environment that kid was living in, and Seth's mom said it yesterday, then she said something different today, but she alluded yesterday to the environment that child was living in. So if somebody didn't do something to him, somebody created an environment that made that kid not feel like he was safe. So are you responsible literally, or are you responsible figuratively? But responsible is responsible. And when you don't get out and search for your child, and you say that it's because law enforcement told you not to, that's bullshit. I'm searching for my child, and I'm just going to say it. Everybody's been saying it, and I told you guys when I got pissed that there was no turning back, and I'm not tired. I may look tired. I'm not tired. I'm pissed. And I've had it. I've had it with his bullshit. I've had it with him disrespecting women. I've had it. I'm done. And he's going to see the side of me now that he saw on the phone a week and a half ago when he got slick with me.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
And Seth, he threatened Seth. He called in and pretended to be some guy, that he wasn't, on a talk show, just cracking jokes and, just acting like a clown. We've got a laser focused dad that's been looking for his child, and we got a clown over here acting like a clown, being a clown. We're just not going to partner. We're not going to put up a facade anymore that we're partnering with people that don't seem to give a shit. And, we're just, we're not going to do it. We're not going to act like it. We're not going to say, hey, while we're on here, we don't want anybody saying anything bad about the Proudfoots. We're not doing any of that. If y'all want to fire away. We don't give a shit anymore.
I want to just say a couple. Well, so one person said, be careful because his family has money. So they just said, be careful, Tony, his family has money. I know that doesn't worry you, but I just wanted to tell you that. Go ahead, Tony.
Randy Harris and Seth Rogers. So those guys have linked. I got Randy's permission to represent Seth. They talk daily. Randy sends him scripture. They talk back and forth. It's a very, very unique and cool and fun relationship for those two guys. But yes, I'm the spokesperson for both families. I've been spending 99% of my time with Seth because there's not as much going on right now with Caleb's case, unfortunately. I will tell you that we just secured an interview with Brian Enton for Caleb's family. Been working on that for about three or 4 weeks. But 99% of my time right now has been spent, working with Seth, and the last 8 days has been cleaning up messes and trying to protect the Proudfoots, and we're just not going to do it anymore. And our whole team is not going to do it anymore. We're not doing it on Facebook. We're not protecting anybody on Facebook. We're done with all that. If you got me protecting the Proudfoots by controlling Seth, and then you got Chris out there firing arrows, it's not fair to Seth, and we're just not going to do it anymore. So, I don't give a flip about somebody that's got money. I mean, I'm not exactly a broke old man either. And I'm not running from anybody. I don't hide behind my name. I don't use fake names. I don't do any of that. I mean, I am who I am, and I'm easy to get a hold of. And this is about a missing child. It's not about anything else. And I just don't give a damn about all that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody in the public believed in that new pact anyway. This Ocean lady that's on here, she's been real good too. So chasing crime is coming, by the way.
Okay, great.
But, and if you can get more boxes, some of these people want to come up. We'll talk all night. I want everybody to know when that phone call got leaked that he was bad mouthing Chloe. That's all over the internet. In that extended phone call, you'll hear him threaten Seth in that phone call.
So Tony, did he get upset with you about last night's conversation?
Who's that?
Chris.
I don't know if he did or not. I don't give a shit anymore. I told you guys last night that I was about at the end of the rope with him, and we're done now. There's no partnership. There's no nothing. The gloves are off, and if he wants to sling bullshit towards us, he's going to get it back. Now it's that whole partnership and truce. It's over. It's done.
Well, he wasn't much of a partner, was he, to begin with?
He's not much of anything. I got to tell you, I don't know who on our team leaked it to somebody that leaked it to a YouTuber, and essentially I think that's how it happened. But at the end of the day, do you really want to keep something like that secret forever anyway? I mean, you listen to the way that he talked about our PI, and then you listen to him threatening Seth on there, and it all goes to his character and why no child would want to live in a house that man was involved in, period. And how long did Chloe owe it to him to be assaulted on Web Sleuth's YouTube video? I mean, verbally assaulted, and sit there and be a professional and not even defend herself other than just to tell him to take a deep breath, settle down. And he was cussing her up one side and down the other, disrespecting her. I mean, and here I am for the last 8 days trying to play peacemaker with a guy that literally treats women like filth.
Well, he wouldn't be in the position he was in if it weren't for his damn mouth.
That's it. And I'm not making the world hate him. He's made the world hate him. Yeah, you're exactly right. And people are asking questions about the mattress, having him sleep in the garage, and all this shit that makes me sick at my stomach. I can tell you this: I don't know if that's true or not. But how many of y'all have been accused of making your child sleep in the garage?